Good morning, everyone. So I just wanted to do a little video with my mop, okay? So I've got a couple of things set out here. This is the smaller mop pads. I have one that is used for dry. It says floor dry, and this is what you run around with to pick up dirt. This has the micro fiber, which also has the back lock, so it's picking up 99% of the germs on your floor. This is the one that you would use wet, and it simply says dry mop on it. I mean damp mop, I'm sorry. So that's what you would wet to mop the floor with. So I also have the large attachment, which, as you can tell, look at the difference of the coverage that you can do with your floor. So I used these the other day to do my windows. I have double pane windows, so I did the interior of my double pane windows using this, and it worked great. So first I did this, and I removed some dirt and grime and cobwebs and mold. And then I went through and I wet this, and I kept wetting it with my spray bottle and sticking it up in between the panes and getting all the mold off, so it worked great. Just a great, another way to use it. So I have I have my first mop, which has the smaller attachment, and this is what I use to do the windows. And then I also wanted to show you, this is a rubber ball that's at the end of it. So if you come across something on your floor that's stuck, you simply turn it around and you scrub it with the rubber ball. I found that out the other day. I never even knew it. So you're never too old to learn new tricks, right? Okay, so first of all, this is the attachment for my floor to do the dry. So as you can tell, it has the microfiber, just like the EnviroCloth does. So it's going to pick up germs as I am picking up dirt around the floor. And then when I get my dirt on my mop pad, I'm going to brush it off into the trash with this. All right, so you simply just put the mop pad down on the floor. This part of the attachment has Velcro, so you just line it up and stick it right on there. I usually step on it to get it good. And then all you're going to do is you're going to move your mop in a figure 8 motion. And this thing moves really easy. So I'm just going to figure 8 back and forth, and I can see some big pieces of dirt. So you're just gonna figure 8 back and forth, and you can switch your direction. And the great thing about it is this part right here will bend up when you're going along your baseboards, so you can also dust off your baseboards as you're going along. So as you can tell, I'm going to go right up against my baseboard. I'm going to go a little bit underneath my stove, and then you're going to go back and forth, back and forth. I don't know what that is, and it keeps pushing around. So anything like that that you have large that doesn't want to stick to the pad, you can easily pick it up. Now I know you can see some of the dirt that's on there and some of the hair. You see the hair on the ends? See it sitting there? I have 3 dogs. So you can see it's dirty. So what I'm gonna do, and I typically do this outside because the dog hair and the dust and the dirt is flying all over my house, which just beats the purpose. So I simply will take this right outside and do it. But all you have to do is brush down so you can see that I have my fan going. So it's brushing the hair all around. But you can tell it brushes right off, right into the trash. Okay. So now even if I do this again and swirl it around my floor, I'm still gonna pick up more. It's just incredible, the amount. And I'm gonna do back behind the camera. Might as well do my whole floor while I'm doing it, right? Not gonna do it halfway. All right, so I'm getting a little bit more. And I'm gonna do this part too again, just because. And the figure 8 motion keeps the dirt and debris to the inside of your your mop attachment. Look at that. I even got more. All right, so let's watch this. All right, you can see the dirt and debris. See it come right off, right onto my brush. So now I'm brushing this right into the garbage or outside. I like to do it outside, like I said. Then I don't have the debris flying all over. Okay, so that's done. So I've dry mopped. I'm gonna take off my attachment. This can simply go right into your laundry. When you launder your Norwex cloths, you're gonna wash this the same way. Wash it with you wanna use a laundry soap that doesn't have fillers because it will fill up the fibers in your microfiber and your microcloths. You don't wanna do that. So next up, we're gonna do wet. The wet attachment right on. Now, I have one of these great spray mop attachments. These things are hot items. We can't keep them in stock. As soon as they come, we sell out fast. So get on my list if you want one. If you already have our mop and you want one, it attaches right to the same mop, which is great. All of these attachments are interchangeable to one mop handle, which is wonderful. So I take this off. I'm going to fill this up with water, and then it's going to spray for me. As I push down, it will spray water down on the floor. Now, if you don't have one of these, you can simply use a water bottle, which I was doing before. So I'm going to do both so I can show you both ways to do it. If you don't have the spray attachment, you can still use your mop. I put water in it just like that. Turn it upside down. It goes right in. Now, all I have to do to get it to come out, the water to come out, is push down. And it sprays out. You can hear it, and then you just simply do the same thing. Your figure 8 motion. And sometimes I spray more than once, and I want to get my mop really good and wet, get my floor really good and wet, and you can see where I've done and where I haven't done. So it's simple. You push down, it sprays the water out, then you're just going to do a figure 8 motion, and you're going to clean your floor. So you're doing no chemicals. So it's water, but the microfiber in my mop base is picking up 99% of bacteria. So not only am I cleaning the floor, it's safe for my dogs, it's safe for my grandchildren, it's safe for the environment. All right, so now if you didn't have the spray attachment, I have my trusty little water bottle. All you have to do, and we're gonna do a little turn here so that we'll do a different section of my floor. This is the part in front of the sink that gets the beating. So sometimes you might want to extra. You're gonna wet it, wet your floor, just water, and then we're gonna do the back and forth motion again. Figure 8. Figure 8. And I know this section is really, gets a beating, so a lot of times I will back and forth. And it's easy to move. Now, if it runs across some dirt, it's going to be harder for you to move it. And that's because the fibers are grabbing that grime. All right. Let's see. You can't really tell, but there is a little bit of dirt on there. And then this just goes into the washing machine right when I wash the rest of my Norwex stuff. So I hope that helped. I hope you enjoyed my mop demonstration. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Happy cleaning.